As you can see, we're getting right into this now. I got the other flywheel off. Got it chained up to my bench here, just so it doesn't fall over. And I'm starting to get this side shaft housing pulled apart. First thing I do is pull all these bolts out. And then there's a bolt here, nice long bolt. That sets the shaft, the end plate on this. So I take this apart, drive that shaft in, so it'll clear this governor housing and the magneto housing here. So we're going to get this pulled off of here. We'll see what she looks like. I haven't had it off of there yet, so it ought to be interesting. I'll get right to her here. I'll get right back with you. Got this thing sitting on these two bolts here just to hold it. Hopefully this thing isn't too heavy. We'll see, I guess. Okay, so there's the side shaft gear. Not much to say about it. It's got an oil hole there. There's a seal there. Then this goes out to the governor housing. There's no keyway or nothing. There's a couple of bolts in there. You can change the timing with that. I see there's a oil hole there. It must be a drain hole. Goes into the crankcase. And there is the gear that drives the side shaft. Of course, here's the main bearing cap. So I gotta get these 4 bolts off, and then there's a bolt that goes all the way through it. Get that off. I'll show you why we're doing all this. Well, it's gonna be hard to see. It's got a lot of wear. I don't know what kind of shape the bearing's in on this side yet. Maybe I can reshim it. That'd be nice, but I'm not really holding my breath. There's probably 1/8 of an inch of slop up and down in there. So, next step, I'll get this bearing cover off. This main cap. We'll see what kind of shape this is going to be in. And I'll grab this crank with the cherry picker and lift her out of there. I can start rebuilding these bearings. I think right now my plan is maybe I'll leave one side alone and do that side, and then put the crank back in and do this side. I'm not sure how I'm going to pour them yet, but we'll get to that when I get to it. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. Well, I got the connecting rod out of it too. Give you a little preview of that. As you can see, these bearings have seen better days. So that needs to be re-poured. The crank is pretty rough. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, just probably polish it. And this thing is just going to be running on its own, slow. It's not going to be under any kind of load or anything. It's just a display engine, so hopefully it'll be good enough. Cylinder turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Went all the way around. I got a couple little spots. I got a spot there and I got a spot there that needs to be touched up, it looks like. But I made it all the way around this plug here. I drilled up into there. Got it all peened up pretty good. I think I'm just going to kind of leave that alone for right now and concentrate on my crank and bearings. Well, I got my lubricator hooked up. A little grease fitting. I already showed you the guys that. I can spin this. There's my magneto. So we will keep going. We'll talk to you later.